Alright, buddy, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I've got some very cool stuff from Earl, Canada, from Earl's Ghost. If you look at some of these pods, they are beautiful. Are you kidding me? Now, excuse me, got a bit of a dilemma, because I have 4 great pods here that I want to eat. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to eat. I'm going to decide right now. So let me show you what they are. Number one, hair on my tongue. Number one is a chocolate Primo Reaper, and this is an exciting pod because there's a lot of controversy about the Reaper and the 7-pod Primo, and this is the best of both worlds. This is a cross between a chocolate Reaper and a chocolate Primo, thus the chocolate Primo Reaper. Okay, gnarly looking little pod. Then we have this, which is, even though I've eaten I've eaten a couple Reapers. We look at the tail on that, it's just a sinister looking little Reaper, and I kind of want to eat it. So that's the second one. Third one is this. Look at the size of this. Look at the pimply nature of this creature. Then look at that. A question mark. He doesn't know what this is. So part of me wants to eat this, the other part of me doesn't, because I can't accurately just say what it is. So this is a mustard pod that Earl grows. It's called the Dougie. Now, here's the deal. I've eaten a Reaper, not millions, a lot, probably hundreds on this channel you guys have seen. I've eaten this a few times. I have never eaten this, or I don't know, because it is a mystery pod. So what I'm going to do today, if you guys don't mind, today I'm going to eat his famed Dougie. It's a mustard pod, not sure of the origins. Doesn't much matter. I'm going to tell you what this is like. So now, if you guys have not tried, if you don't know the name Earl Canada, it's because you just don't know the name. But Earl Canada owns Earl's Ghost. Pungent blade. This is the official knife cutting pod of Chase the Heat, given to me by Justin Yanko. Every once in a while I have to have this thing sharpened, so when it is sharpened you'll see a different blade on my channel. But this is such a piece of art. If you look at it's just incredible. The workmanship is just insane. Anyway, so I'm going to eat today this. This is his Dougie. Look at the massive placenta on one side. I cut it literally down the middle. Massive placenta on the top side, relatively none on the bottom. Certainly a great shine, which indicates a lot of oil on the pepper wall. Smells hot. Certainly has that Chinense flavor, that Chinese Chinense flavor. That sort of warns you, probably, a little hot. So that's what we're working with here. And you can see here the placenta is very thick, clearly. So, all right. So I want to thank guys, if you have gone already if you've already been a fan of Earl's Ghost sauces, let me know. There's some amazing ones, from mild flavor to super hot, and just amazing ingredients and great. Dude gets it. So if you've tried his sauces already, go to the comment section. Let me know if you haven't. At the end of the video, go to the description box, click the link for some. But if you want some pretty cool peppers, some gnarly ones, some of the hottest pods I've eaten this season were grown by Earl. This is his Dougie. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is a gorgeous day here in Reno. It's Chase the Heat. Now with these super hots, you want to chew them up really well. I find that if you're a new heat chaser, if you don't chew them up well enough, they really tend to irritate your stomach. So chew them up well. When you chew them up in your mouth, you're starting the process of digesting it right in your mouth. So do that. Got a seed stuck in my teeth. It drives me crazy. All right, let's talk about the heat and the flavor. There wasn't a whole lot of floral, which I appreciate a lot. You guys know that I don't like floral. And you guys want to suck on like a soap dispenser dish or like a bar of soap, or you won't like it either. But this had very little floral flavor in it. There was a slight bit of bitterness. And let me share with you a little secret, which is kind of weird for me because I've been eating peppers for so long. Really a long time. So I'm not quite sure what's making this change in me. But by the way, I trimmed the goatee a little today. I don't know if you could tell. At any rate, the more time passes with me eating super hot pods, well, let me rephrase it. When I first started, the bitterness of a pod, really I found very unappealing. Didn't like it at all. What I'm finding is that I almost like a little bit of bitterness. Isn't that weird? A little bit of bitterness works for me. It does. Floral, no floral works for me. Not even a hint of floral. In a fresh pod. In a sauce, floral works. There are lots of hot sauces that have a floral flavor that is it just is not the same as the floral flavor you have when you eat the pod fresh. So, pods are different than sauces with my feeling about floralness and bitterness. But I absolutely don't mind a little bitterness in peppers. I'm really changing. I don't know if it's the evolution of me as a pepperhead, chili head, or I don't know what it is, but I am. Now, let me qualify. It's not like I'm looking for bitterness. I'm like, oh, let's hope this is better. I'm not. But when there's a little bit of bitterness, I'm getting to the point where I almost appreciate it. Isn't that weird? I can't fathom a time where I'll be like, dude, it had a little bit of floral. I'm all about it. I don't see that's going to happen. Oh, so here's what I want you guys to do. Oh, talk about the heat. It's not that hot. I mean, it's, I don't know if this was an unusual pod for the Dougie. Pardon me, as I do a pepper burp. Please forgive me. We'll add this stem to the pepper farm. At any rate, it just wasn't as hot. And I heard horrific stories that this was like a vicious pod. So where this is not like viciously hot, what it is really tasty. This is a very, very tasty pod. Not sure what the parents are. Did you get some more information from me about that? Maybe Earl will go to the comment section and he'll say what the parents are. But it's not the, it's a nice pod. I think it's neat. I think it would make great sauces. I think it would make a great powder. And you know what? Of all of the different ways you can heat a meal, powders is probably my least favorite. Isn't that weird? Not to say I don't like them. I like salts, I like sauces, I like salsa, I like just cutting up pods and putting it in a meal. A lot more than I like powders. Now there are some powders I like an awful lot, but by and large I'm just not that much of a powder fan. In spite of me saying that, there have been several powders in the past I've tried and I've liked a lot. But I just find that my go-to method of heating a meal is either sauce, fresh pods cut up and put in the food, or salts, mostly by Duke Iman, who's a great salt maker. But that's how I mostly heat my food. So, anyhow, go to the description box, click the link. Boy, there are acorns falling off my tree every 2 seconds. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but man, recently I had Scott Lazarus and Heidi here visiting me, and she parked her car in front, and I mean her car got pelted. We did videos for a couple hours and her car got pelted by acorns. Kept apologizing. Anywho, so getting back to what I said, if you've never tried Earl's sauces, man, you don't know what you're missing. There are really great flavor profiles, great fresh ingredients, and listen, dude's got the hang of it. So if you haven't tried his sauces, go to the description box, click the link and get some. If you have, then I want you to go to the comment section and tell me what you think of it. I know Doug, he reads them. would mean a lot to him. So do put notes on there about what you think of his stuff. Again, and it's not just his sauces. Clearly, he grows some ferociously hot pods. So if you want some hot pods, click the link below and get some. But just when you do, don't forget to tell me what you think of it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. So you will see a link in the description box to handle all that stuff. Right here, you'll see the pepper. Click it. Come on. I know what you're waiting for. Wonder why? I hope you'll find this entertaining. I'll always be honest with you. You'll never find anything in this channel that you'll find problematic for family or children or parents. Kind of wholesome with a touch of craziness. So click that pepper and be part of this. If you don't want to miss a video, click a link for the notification and we will notify you when we upload new ones. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville and this was Chase the Heat.